当您需要帮助时，请联系乘务员。
Please contact flight attendants when you need help.
女士们、先生们，感谢您的关注，祝您旅途愉快。
Ladies and gentlemen, IWN has arrived for Saturday night main event that is streaming live on Peacock right now. Welcome to the channel. If y'all are new, subscribe. Only if you're new, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Hitting the thumbs up applies to anybody that's tuned in, that's listening. So hit the thumbs up, turn on bell for notifications, make sure you share this stream to all social media platforms. You know, let everybody know that I'm basically live for Saturday night main event for the entire Saturday night main event show. They said yesterday that Overfemi versus Cody Rhodes was going to be opening Saturday night main event, and damn, they weren't lying. Because we got Overfemi coming out to his theme song already. So Ruka, she goes one-on-one with Bayley tonight. Got the tag team championship match. AJ Styles jointly defending it against Devon Evans and Leon Slater. And of course, we got John Cena's final match as the main event of the evening. So, those of you that didn't hear me the first time, Rhodes versus Overfemi is kicking off Saturday night main event tonight. And it's about to begin here in about 2-3 minutes. So let's see how many people we got tuned in on Twitter X tonight before we tune in to the show. And you know, I'm thankful for each and every single one of you for being here tonight. We got 61 people listening tonight over on Twitter X. That is wonderful. That is great. That's good. That's good views to me. I don't know about everybody. I don't know if anybody else thinks that's good views. That's not good views. And if you think that's not good views, yeah, we got problems. That's a good amount of people listening tonight. And of course, we got 3 people here in the live chat tonight. Here we go, folks. We're going to go ahead. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. We're going to go ahead and tune in to Saturday Night Main Event. I hope you guys enjoy it, because I know I am. This is going to be a banger of the Saturday Night Main Event. And starting off with Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi, champion versus champion right now. Let's go ahead and tune into it. Well, we got Michael Cole and... We either got Michael Cole and Wayne Beard or Michael Cole and Corey Graves on commentary. Here we go. Oh, I got the wrong control.
It's the overwhelming, intolerable power of Obafemi that showed right off the bat, and that's what has this audience worried on Cody's behalf.
Now, Cody Rhodes has proven that he can take the best.
Camera will be on for this match and the main event. The rest, the other two, I will not have my camera on for. I will not have my webcam on those other 2 matches, just for this one and the main event. Because these 2 matches are important to me. These 2 matches are banger matches that I want to see with my camera on up close. I want y'all to see how I'm going to react to these matches. These 2 banger matches tonight. Obafemi is already taking it to Cody Rhodes. Already. Cody Rhodes is feeling it firsthand. He is feeling the wrath of the ruler, the destroyer.
It's a staggering amount of
The brink of war.
not something that is matched often in this industry. That's the
Yep, Obafemi truly is the ruler, destroyer, and the brink of war. He truly is that. He proved that. He's proved that every week on NXT. Obafemi is a fighting champion, a champion that NXT, a fighting champion that NXT needs. That's the type of champion NXT needs right there. NXT has done a hell of a good job with Obafemi. They really have. Obafemi has had the best NXT title reign of his career. Gunther, you better be watching. That's going to be your next feud in the future. I would love to see Gunther up against Obafemi, man. I love to see Gunther in a feud with Obafemi. That would be great. Can you imagine Gunther versus Obafemi on a WrestleMania premium live event?
What would a win mean for Obafemi tonight?
Completely wipes out any perception that this guy still.
Can you imagine if we got Obafemi versus Gunther #1 on Monday Night Raw? Imagine Gunther and Obafemi on the same brand.
Cody wants to be QB1. He wants to take on all comers, fight all battles, but again, it needs to focus against Femi tonight, who just delivers a wipe and drops Cody to his knees.
Shot in the ribs of Obafemi.
I would love to see Gunther and Obafemi. I think that'd be a great match. Banger of a match between those 2. They would fucking kill it in the ring.
Now, look at this. Femi with one arm and a cannon knee right to the spine of Rhodes. Cover now by Obafemi.
Obafemi keeps proving it. He's proven that he's the ruler. The brink of war. He keeps proving that he is one of the best NXT champions that this brand has.
The threat with young superstars stepping up to this level is always that they're going to be consumed by the moment, by that.
Obafemi proving time again that he is one step ahead of some of these main roster stars.
Spotlight on him and owned it.
Wait, that's one of the things about Femi. He never seems out of his element. You date back to when he was the breakout tournament winner at NXT, or the Iron Survivor winner, or the NXT North American champion. No moment was ever too big for this man. Cody lands on his feet. Needs to try to rally here. The champ's in trouble.
Oh, dang.
First to the post.
Femi knows when he mows
What
down
the?
an opponent like he has done Cody Rhodes thus far. Usually it's plain sailing, but Cody can dig deeper than most. That's why he's the champ.
Up and over the 300. And there's a power slam by Cody Rhodes, who now looks to build some momentum in this.
There he goes. There he goes. Cody Rhodes taking back control of the match.
Femi off the second rope. Cody, cover.
he's kicking out from that. Told you. Obafemi's kicking out. There's no way. There's no way Cody Rhodes have defeated Obafemi yet. Obafemi is not out the woods just yet. This match has just started, bro. And it hasn't even fucking ended yet. Nah, that ain't gonna work this time. He tried it again. Darn. Dang, all the YouTube content creators are live for John Cena's last match. Everybody. Tino, Mini Portable, everybody live for John Cena's last match. I wonder if Showstopper is live too. He probably not. I would be shocked if he ain't though.
Questions now about the durability of Obafemi as he's been peppered with shots. Wait a second, what speed are you talking about? Oh, what a spine buster! Cover and a kick out by Rhodes.
Told you, man. Obafemi is not someone to mess with in WWE, man. Did you see that spine buster from Obafemi? That is the first time I've seen him do that on the main roster. He has not done that on NXT at all.
About this huge human being, the explosive movement.
He gave Cody no space.
There's no way Cody came into this match against a man as big and powerful as Obafemi, expecting to be out.
Now, when's the last time we seen him do that?
Well, especially
I don't
against a man
even.
who's been in this business 3 years. There's the drop down by Cody. Big right hand by Rhodes.
Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
He's hurting here. This is not good. I just looked in the eyes of Cody.
Yeah, everybody is live for Saturday night. That's the first time I've ever seen Victoria live with her watch along. Because usually she mostly does videos on her old channel.
Cody's been busted open. Cody's ear busted open off that uppercut by Finn.
Oh, dang, I see that. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad.
And look at this, Finn. Oh, Cody Rhodes again. Here's the cover. And a kick out.
That is bad, bro. Wow.
What a match.
His ear is bleeding, man. From that upcut by Obafemi. Obafemi is a tough guy, man. I'm telling you. Dang.
Busted eardrum.
You know for a fact Cody Rhodes is never going to give up in a match like this, but he must be regretting accepting it in the first place.
I don't think Cody regrets anything. I think he understands his actions, but I get your point. Hey, look at Cody able to land on his feet, up to the top rope.
Carter.
Cody, cover by the champ. Very kicked out.
That is exactly what tasting your own blood can do. One of two things happen. You either panic and retreat into your shell, or if you're in that very elite.
What the? What the fans pointing at? What the fans pointing? Obafemi, you might want to turn around.
Drew McIntyre has insisted he's been screwed over by Cody Rhodes and WWE.
McIntyre not only ruined the match for Rhodes, he ruined it for Femi as well. And now Cody covered to McIntyre.
Damn, man, I really wanted to see them go at it some more. God.
Ruin this great match as his obsession with Cody Rhodes continues. Of all the nights for McIntyre to pull that stunt.
McIntyre got exactly what he came for, let's face it. We're in Cody's night, we're in Over's night, like the stain on John Cena's night.
Cody Rhodes is the present. Ola Femi is the future. But wait, I don't believe Femi coming into the present will be too far away.
What a way to enter the top level of this industry. Over Femi may dominate here for the next 15 plus years. That was incredible.
Yeah, man, I wanted to see them go at it some more. God. Why did Drew McIntyre have to come and ruin that shit, man?
Cody Rhodes, the man who is QB1.
Well, then again, Saturday Night Main Event is still going to be worth watching. It's still going to be worth the watch. At least we're getting Gunther versus Cena. We're getting Cena's final match.
We know about the physical gifts of the man. What we didn't know is the fact that he can step into the biggest spotlight against the best in the industry.
But come on, Drew. What the fuck was that, bro?
You know, John Cena says this isn't the end tonight.
What the hell?
Time to shine the spotlight on the stars of tomorrow, like Ola Femi or the woman who will be in the ring coming up next. The spectacular high flyer, known as Soul Ruka of NXT.
We got Bayley versus Soul Ruka up next.
Hall of Fame resume. Bayley, they're in action live.
Oh, Showstopper is live. I see him.
Meanwhile, the last time
One of my YouTube content creating friends, man.
rapidly approaching the final
You know,
match
Tino's another
of the
one.
legendary career of John Cena.
John Cena is about to wrestle in his final WWE match.
Sean, you can't see us, but we can see you.
It's been so inspiring to see what.
Are you sure about that?
From Thugonomics to ultimately the greatest of all time.
An absolutely incredible career. You work so hard and you do it with integrity.
You inspired so many
people. He inspired so many.
Almost impressive enough for me to forget the fact that you're a diehard Patriots fan. But hey, I guess no one's perfect.
Oh,
Including the 07
he
Patriots.
said, hey, I guess no one's perfect.
John Cena, it's your boy Big Snoop Dogg. You know what it is. Congratulations, man. One. I'm going to smoke one. Matter of fact, I'm going to blow one for the pole one.
I got to warn
No.
you, when you enter the grocery store or step into your garage, there's no entrance music at all in retirement unless you play it yourself on your AirPods. So that's a free tip from me to you. Congrats again, pal.
You know, I got NXT scheduled for this coming week, y'all. I already got NXT scheduled. The NXT watch along.
Insane. You're a legend. Congratulations.
Yes, he is a legend. Please put this guy in the Hall of Fame when he retires. If he does not get a Hall of Fame induction after his retirement, oh, we gonna have a problem. Give this man, give the 17-time world champion a Hall of Fame induction. If he's already had one, give him a fucking another one. John Cena deserves another one. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He deserves another one.
We've got a great group of kids and one middle-aged man. We need some school pride.
NBC Stumble, streaming now on Peacock. Our intel chain is compromised.
You were hacked.
You're telling me it's real.
Someone's been watching and listening through you.
We can either attempt to remove what's in your brain or we keep the hack open. We need to use you to find them and destroy them. Tell me why you chose me.
Trying to pause it so I don't get no copyright. There we go. Damn. I had to try to mute it. I was trying to come in here on time to mute it. I was getting my milkshake out. I was trying to mute my yeah, I was trying to mute the TV on time. I don't want that shit to happen again. I don't see no lights on the stream, folks. Is anybody awake tonight? If you're not, you should be. I mean, we're talking about the greatest of all time. I mean, in his final match tonight. It's going to be my first time seeing Sol Ruka on the Saturday night main event. It was already my first time seeing Obafemi on the Saturday night main event show. Y'all think John Cena is going to win his final match or lose? Let me know in the live chat right now. I cannot wait to finish main mission 42 so I can get that Pokemon Mega Dimension DLC. Before that, I'm going to start shining. Once I buy that, I'm going to start catching shiny Pokemon. I'm going to start shiny hunting. I'm going to be shiny hunting. And I'm probably going to upload some videos. I'm going to upload some videos, some Pokemon Legend AZ videos showing me shiny hunting Pokemon. Yes, my camera will be on. My face will be in the video. So there will be a rep cam in the video. My face will be showing. I'll be shown talking. I can't wait to do a Pokemon Legends AZ shiny hunting video. I can't wait. Man. Can't wait to complete main mission 42. It's gonna be so easy to complete. Let's get these views up tonight, folks. And hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you do. Make sure you do that because we are at 855 subscribers as of right now. I tried to do the best I could with the thumbnail, man. If you guys like the thumbnail, if the thumbnail's fire and dope, let me know, man. I'll be making cool thumbnails, and I'm also known for making cool backgrounds as well. Man, you could tell Kurt Angle had a change in his body. You could tell. You could tell Kurt Angle is, man. Wow, Kurt Angle looks so different now. I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth when I saw him on the screen. It's my first time seeing Victoria Daisy live with a watch along. She don't usually do a watch along. Like I said, she usually does videos. Oh, everybody's talking about John Cena. We had Charlotte Flair on there talking about him. Kurt Angle on there talking about him. Stephanie McMahon. I thought it was going to be Stephanie McMahon, but there was a picture of Stephanie McMahon and John Cena on Twitter, X, and Instagram. I seen it.
You know, Washington, D.C. invokes the images of great presidents, four of which are forever etched in immortality on Mount Rushmore. When it comes to the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling, John Cena has a spot there as the GOAT. I want you to take a look at the career of John Cena. Of course, the headline is always Wade, 17-time record-setting world champion. But look at some of these other numbers.
Yeah, incredible. Has done everything in this game. A Grand Slam champion, breaking records left, right, and center since his debut 8,500 days ago back in 2002.
And let me just put on the thing that I'm at 55 and not 54. Not 854, 855. I meant to change it. I meant to change it to 855.
Each made-to-order figure comes with a soft, good shirt that reads, "The last time event." 3 interchangeable heads, 3 swappable set pants. This limited opportunity only lasts through December 31st.
I meant to change it to that. I was too busy watching this Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi banger of a match. Drew McIntyre ruined it. Damn. I wanted to see Obafemi and Cody Rhodes go more. Go at least go for like 5 or 6 more, 7 more minutes.
And my old friend Wade is here as well. Haven't seen him in many years. Chuck Zito, the stuntman, the actor, of course, part of Sons of Anarchy. Chuck Zito in the house here tonight.
I don't even know who that is.
Role model.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Lyra Valkyria. From San Jose, California, Bailey.
The first ever women's Grand Slam champion, the 4-time world champion, Bailey, is here tonight. Interesting statistic when it comes to Bailey.
I don't even know who that is. I know that's Trish, but who is that beside her?
Bailey has only lost 1 in her career here in Washington, D.C. A very successful record in our nation's capital. But Bailey's been struggling, I guess, internally as of late. Had some good days and bad days.
Yeah, absolutely. Bailey's personality at times has been a little erratic and temperamental of late. When I spoke to her earlier, she seems to be in a good mood, on an even keel, and looking for one hell of a show tonight.
Saturday night's main event, presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice. Bailey has been very vocal on social media the past couple of weeks of how important it is for her to be a part of this night tonight. She grew up as a fan, met John Cena at an autograph signing many years ago, and ended up being a peer of Cena, and now one of those leaders who have followed in Cena's footsteps to try to train the superstars of tomorrow, including this superstar.
And her opponent, being accompanied by Gloria. From Honolulu, Hawaii, Stone.
You know you can catch all the NXT superstars every Tuesday night on the CW, including Sol Ruka. Had a great talk with the 26.
So Ruka is excited to be on Saturday Night Main Event. Boy.
She wanted to do this. She's only been here 3 years. At the University of Oregon, she was involved in a sport that is known as acrobatics and tumbling. She wanted to be a stunt double. That was the next best thing. And she told me that sport allowed her to prepare herself for the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but doing a different sport like the acrobatics and tumbling, it helped her to learn how to catch flying human beings, control their body weight, maybe even catch an errant knee to the nose occasionally. Essentially, that is wrestling training before she ever got anywhere near NXT, which will explain why she's been on the fast track in these brief 3 years that she's been training for professional wrestling.
Had a couple of pins in the Iron Survivor Challenge last Saturday night at NXT Deadline. I asked Sol about tonight. She said, I understand the gravity of the moment. I've got nerves, of course, who wouldn't? But I was handpicked to be here. One of the 4 handpicked to be here tonight. I'm going to show the world that I belong.
It's a very different mentality to that of Obafemi from NXT, who we saw a little earlier, who says he deserves this now. He belongs here, whereas
He does, though.
obviously incredibly
Like, he's speaking the truth.
And I'll tell you this. Oh, nice takedown. Win or lose.
The ruler, the destroyer, the brinker of war. He deserves to be there.
Lose, and it's an opportunity to figure out your weak spots. And
I know I probably said it 3 times already.
You can't lose if you saw Ruka. So
basically, what we're saying is Bailey has everything to lose tonight.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
that's what Obafemi is.
Risk, you're competing against someone who
That's what he truly is. That's
that's
his gimmick.
Having a few shots of her sleeve with that elite level athleticism of hers.
Waist lock turned into a headlock. Nice transition by Bailey. And now goes to work on the left arm of Ruka, the former NXT Women's North American Champion, longest title hold ever at nearly 200 days. Bailey ducks on her feet, and then it's Ruka showing off a little bit. And look at that! Ruka takes down Bailey with the elite Rana, and Bailey in the corner caught off guard a bit.
Unreal agility and aerial ability of Sol Ruka. She has that athletic wow factor to do the kind of things that we perhaps at times haven't seen before in this industry.
I asked her what her strength is, right? She said I'm a high flyer. However, I'm extremely tall as well. A tall high flyer, you don't usually think of it that way, but she says it helps her in these types of matchups.
Usually a lower central gravity will help you. Incredibly smooth there from Sol Ruka. And something we've overlooked is the corner women on the outside. But Bailey, of course, Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, strange relationship there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, a strange relationship with Sol Ruka and her corner woman here. Sometimes tag partner Zarya on the outside, and those two have been kind of beefing on and off a little lately, so keep an eye on that at ringside.
Yeah, they made up this past week, though, and Bailey got caught, got hung up on the apron, and Sol Ruka wisely took advantage.
A movement of Sol Ruka, but Bailey hasn't got an answer for it. Oh,
again, that athleticism of Ruka on display as she delivers a kick to Bailey.
Step ahead of Bailey from the early goings here.
Nobody home.
Woo!
Stepped out of harm's way. It went into her right hand.
That was smart by Bailey to do that.
About that from Bailey, just good old-fashioned smash mouth. That is how you take down someone with the kind of agility of a Sol Ruka. You make this game a little more even once Sol Ruka is grounded. Veteran smart to Bailey.
Yeah, that's what Bailey has to do tonight. Weather that early storm of over exuberance, perhaps. And now Bailey trying to lift Sol Ruka up on her shoulders, and Sol able to roll through into a pinning combination. That was a nice move there by Sol.
Well, an issue with a Sol Ruka coming up from NXT for Bailey. She hasn't got the amount of tape that Sol Ruka has on Bailey to kind of figure out the tricks and games your opponent's going to play.
And Ruka with a kick right to the face of Bailey.
But you're right, it really is all about riding out that early storm of a young and excited athlete. Bailey tried to do that, but with the second win here is Sol Ruka, who looks absolutely golden in that ring already.
And the fans behind her here tonight in Washington, D.C. Sol Ruka over the top. Wow! That's highlight real stuff.
So Bailey trying to sneak out of the way, but Sol Ruka was simply too quick on that flip, catching Bailey and complete. Let's take another look at this. Just perfect precision timing. And with the full revolution coming down on the top of Bailey's head, wiping out the Roman.
Not sure how many others on the roster could do that. Hey! Went for the splash, the springboard splash. Bailey moved out of harm's way. Now Bailey kicking it into another gear.
Once again, another example of a veteran in the locker room who's been to the top many times, having an extra level of durability that perhaps the kind of opponent Sol Ruka is used to competing against do not have.
Into the corner of the suplex, and Bailey now going to go for the cover and try to knock Ruka off. Grabs both legs, and again, another veteran move, not allowing Ruka to put her feet on the rope before she breaks. Kick out.
See that smile on Bailey's
Obviously,
face.
that was smart.
Out of the hornet here.
She knows she don't.
And this is when Bailey can really start going to town and ripping apart this youngster.
And white lights are on tonight. How do you weather?
Oh, she knows exactly what she's
about
doing.
these young superstars here on Saturday night's main event.
She playing it smart.
And this is a lot of times if you're a young superstar stepping up at this level.
Oh, rolling Bailey through. Bailey catches her with a kick.
The bright lights, the veteran, you're in there against the all-time legend.
Oh, nobody home.
Is this where you start to panic, or is this where you show you have extra gears? It looks like Ruka is doing the latter.
Elbow to the back of the neck, and Ruka with a chop. Bailey across the ring. Elbow will plant Bailey. And another one by Ruka. Ruka beginning to build a bit of momentum here, sending the veteran into the corner. Nice German suplex released by Ruka. And a kick off.
Impressed by the lack of fatigue that Ruka is showing. Getting deeper into the match now, but clearly still has a lot left in the tank.
Well, you know what nerves can do to fatigue as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
You've been there.
Oh, yeah. It definitely can.
Ruka, top rope. Again. Oh, what a DDT! Talk about innovative. Cover now by Ruka.
Yeah.
Is it enough? Bailey's got a kick out at 2.
But who the hell even thinks the cartwheel on the top rope, let alone mid-match, and execute a perfect DDT, spiking Bailey on the top of her head? It's unfortunate for Sol Ruka that did not get the win, but the win may be oncoming. Go, God.
Ruka top caught by Bailey into a belly to belly. She's finished many opponents with that move. She's won championships with it, and Ruka kicks out, and now Bailey a bit frustrated.
Now panic mode for Bailey, who did not expect this match to be quite so difficult. Getting into those deep waters. And Lyra Valkyria on the outside, barking instructions to Bailey. But the brains are scrambled right now. Bailey's fighting on instinct.
There's over 19,000 here tonight in the Capital One Arena, Washington, D.C. for the final night of John Cena's career. This is Bailey and NXT Sol Ruka putting on a show for us here tonight.
Night of history. We're going to get a glimpse into the future and how bright it is with these NXT superstars we've seen so far.
And Bailey, Ruka delivers an elbow. Sol Ruka turned inside out by Bailey. Drags her back, center of the ring. Puts the wave now. And Ruka kicks at 2, gets the shoulder up as Zaria looks on. You know, no disrespect to NXT, but this is a completely different ball game, ladies and gentlemen. You're in front of over 19,000. It's sold out. It's Cena's last night. The bright lights are on. The stars are here. The celebrities are out. And that is what Ruka has to deal with. Not only Bailey, but this as well.
Yeah, very often in this situation as a youngster, you can get that imposter syndrome.
On that slide. Bailey.
I don't know about all that.
No issues whatsoever for Sol Ruka thus far this evening, but can she score the win? What a win it would be.
And Bailey. Oh! The planter with a rose plant. Ruka caught him with a running knee. Bit of a shining wizard there by Sol Ruka. Cover now on Bailey. Is it enough that Bailey kicks out?
Well, Bailey went big with that rose plant. You're absolutely right, but that unreal agility of Sol Ruka found an escape. It's the kind of escape that very few women can pull off. Wait up!
Oh, look out! Looked like she was going for that soul snatcher, and Bailey made her pay. Face first, rose plant. Is it enough? Cover now. Hooks both legs on Sol Ruka, and she gets her foot on.
Oh, she got her foot on the rope. Damn, so. But she got her foot on the ropes.
I don't know if that was intentional from Sol Ruka or Bailey just made an unforced error over rotating there.
And Bailey getting a bit of overzealous there as
I
she.
feel like Bailey's just frustrated with herself for not winning the match after that rose plant. She had it won.
Nice back suplex to Ruka.
Gotta want the ante here. It's no time for panic. It's time to drop the hammer and get the win.
And that's what Bailey's planning to do. She's going up to the top rope. It is Saturday night's main event, correct? Oh, yeah. Oh, the knees up by Ruka.
It's like a beat too long climbing those turnbuckles, and Ruka now takes victory.
And Bailey able to kick
And
Soul Snatcher! Soul Snatcher! And Bailey just rolling out of the ring. I don't know if that was an instinct or not.
Well, Bailey has no clue where she's at.
Roll up here, shoulders down. Ruka turns it around. Soul Ruka wins.
Here is your winner, Sol Ruka!
The biggest win of her career, Sol Ruka, has knocked off a one-day Hall of Famer in Bailey at Saturday night's main event. All I can say is, wow!
Absolutely incredible from this youngster.
wow.
Absolutely shining in the spotlight of Saturday night's main event. Take another look at this. Going for the Soul Snatcher. It failed, and this is why Bailey had the match won. Hits the rose plant, but watch this over rotation for the pin. Getting too much leverage on the pin allowed Sol to get her feet up. This was the moment she got her knees up from that elbow attack. To watch this move. A highlight reel, no matter the era. Absolutely incredible. A woman changing the game before our eyes. And followed that up with a roll-up to get an incredibly unlikely victory against one of the best in the locker room, babe.
Bailey obviously frustrated, but he understands what happened here tonight. That woman will be a megastar. Sol Ruka, part of the bright lights of Saturday night's main event, wows us all. And now they pay salute to the great John Cena. In the last time is now Superstar will be open tonight.
Oh, the Fair World Tour edition.
Immunotherapy, Opdivo Qvantig, for certain previously treated adults whose kidney cancer has spread. A chance to live longer, a treatment that's faster. Unlike an infusion that takes 30 minutes, Opdivo Qvantig lets you receive treatment quickly in as little as 3 minutes. Opdivo Qvantig can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever. Report severe or persistent muscle or joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system problems include Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or receive chest radiation. Opdivo Qvantig can harm your unborn baby.
A chance to live longer, a treatment that's faster.
Ask your doctor about Opdivo Qvantig. See OpdivoQvantig.com for more information.
Here we have Minimus perpetuus, also known as the creature of habit. Rarely will he stray from his patterns, even if they don't get to the root of the problem. But what's this? He's using limbs to explore treatments for hair loss, turning over a new leaf. And yes, he's actually completed an online intake. Why, he's well on his way to personalized treatment if prescribed. This might call for a reclassification. Evolve your care for hair loss, sexual health, weight loss, and more. Start today at hims.com.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Vacations will never be the same. Welcome to the 4 parks of Universal Orlando Resort.
So who's ready to get sliced things off today, huh? What are you aiming for? 10 for a soda? 10 for a soda, 10 for a soda, come on. You can't. There you go. That's it. Who's that what? 10. So how much do we already say food? 10 each. Alright, I got you. Alright, set. I'm trying to go 5? Yeah. Oh my goodness. See, my grandpa swing better than that.
This jolly old fella goes by the name Chris. His suit of red velvet, an iconic fit. But this particular year, without much of reason, he craved a new look this holiday season. He searched on Google, try it on, he clicked, and could see how it looked on a picture he picked. He bought on sale with shipping next day. Because he asked Google, Santa slayed.
This January, from Caft in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, 2 epic nights.
WWE fans are ready for Friday Night SmackDown.
1 historic road to WrestleMania.
For the 4th time in Riyadh, the Royal Rumble.
The weekend that changes everything. Tickets on sale now.
James probably like, oh, they had that on him already. That sounds like it.
Hey, John. Well, you're an OG now. Just want to thank you for carrying
Shoot,
on.
might as well tell John Cena, welcome to the club.
Go to levels that it may have never reached without John Cena.
My friend, my brother, John Cena, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your contributions.
Join the club, rather.
Your passion, your commitment. I feel like, you and I have this wild and crazy history, and we're broken records. And man, that is
welcome to the club of retiring like The Rock and Undertaker did a long time ago.
John, I don't know what comes next for you, but I'm sure whatever it is.
His acting career is what's going to be next. That's what's going to be next. He literally said that,
brother,
I think a few years ago.
Everything you've done, go have fun. John Cena, you are the GOAT, and tear that house down, man.
Continued success, my brother, and I'll see you down the road. No doubt John Cena one day will be joining that woman, Michelle McCool, and the WWE Hall of Fame. She's here in the front row tonight, as is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, in the house tonight. He's talked about how much John has meant to his career. 23 years ago, that man, Kurt Angle, said, "Who the hell are you?" And he was answered with, "I'm John Cena." Kurt Angle is here. Eve Torres, one of the great champions in WWE history. The Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus, is here tonight to celebrate the GOAT, John Cena. And who will ever forget Manhattan? ECW's one-night stand. The night that that man, Rob Van Dam, beat Cena for the championship. And the man who patterned his United States Open challenges after that of John Cena, none other than Sami Zayn, here tonight. Well, you know, sports teams around the United States have been celebrating John Cena, as have all the WWE fans here tonight. Saturday night's main event is presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for John Cena's final match of his career, I'd like to take a moment to thank those who sat next to me to call many of the moments in John Cena's 25-year career. Of course, Wade Barrett here tonight, but I would like a shout out to Taz, the man who sat here and called the first night that Kurt Angle faced John Cena in WWE. JBL, not only an in-ring rival, but a great broadcaster who came up with the moniker Big Match John. Of course, Corey Graves, who sat here with me to call many of the latter parts of John Cena's career, and the legendary Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Let's go to Joe Tess and Stephanie McMahon.
Thank you very much, Mike. I think Michael's going to have a lot of emotion when he broadcasts this final match here.
Absolutely. Michael, you're doing an incredible job. I know how worried you are. Trust me, you are paying John. You are giving his due.
I always love when you and I are hosting together, and at a certain point I turn to you and say, all right, what's wowed you so far? But I don't think there's any denying what we're seeing out of these NXT performers, Sol Ruca and Oba Femi.
Well, I know Oba Femi certainly brought it to Cody Rhodes, especially when he hit him with that running uppercut over the table. It was crazy. And Sol Ruca, to no surprise, or to everyone's surprise, depending on how you feel, she actually beat Bayley tonight. I mean,
yeah, she did beat Bayley tonight. That's correct, Stephanie.
On the receiving end of a soul snatcher, that's for sure.
No doubt about it, Steph. I feel like this is a...
Well, you want to know who defeated Oba Femi by DQ?
Because it's sort of
Cody Rhodes.
Like a simple funneling towards one moment of anticipation and excitement. One man, one singular moment. Are you sensing a little something different in the air tonight, Steph?
For sure it's different. We're all waiting for John Cena's final match. I mean, that's why we are all here tonight. Why all of us are paying tribute to John Cena, and the vibe is something so special. And I have to say, John, we can.
She did not. She did not. She did not just do that on a live stream.
7 previous live events through the years, and now this.
I can't believe she did that on a live stream.
The young OG.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 195 pounds, Javon Evans.
He knocked off The Miz in action last night on Friday Night SmackDown. I asked him today, what do you think about being here tonight? He looked at me, that big old smile that he always has on his face, and he said, pitch me. Am I in a dream? I said, no, kid. You're a star tonight.
Well, people, if this is your first glimpse of Javon Evans,
I love how they did the ring ropes.
doesn't have blood in his veins. He has
Red, blue, white.
Legal wires are pretty common in this.
That's pretty good.
This guy doesn't fly. He floats.
cannot wait for this.
I bet you can't. I bet you can't, Michael Cole. Yeah, ain't funny, man. Ain't funny on commentary, man. We get to see Leon Slater for the first. You get to see a TNA talent for the first time on a WWE Saturday Night Main Event. I wonder how the Impact fans are feeling about it. I wonder if the Impact fans are glad and happy to see him.
I talked to him earlier today. He said his family is staying up late in England tonight to watch Saturday night's main event. Talks about his mother, who at 9 years old allowed him to start training for wrestling, would pick him up and drive him to the gym each and every day. He said to me tonight, "Mom, this is for
Look at Javon Evans dancing to his theme.
In England. Yeah, this kid is brilliant. Let me just correct you because the Brits are going nuts right now. It's Bradford, not Bedford. People get very upset about that stuff, and we can't give Leon Slater a bad intro. So people at Bradford, don't start rioting. We're on your side. But I always say you can't have enough Englishmen on the show. So welcome aboard, Leon Slater.
Sorry, Bradford. And tonight's tag team matchup is presented by Jimmy John. Order a toasted pizza sandwich at jimmyjohns.com. today. Both these men in the ring, 21 years old. What an opportunity.
They weren't even born when John Cena debuted in WWE. That's disgusting.
Oh, there's Dragon Lee. You know who's coming out next. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 385 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Dragon Lee, and the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, of course, a long history with John Cena, some of the great matches.
They don't want none.
AJ Styles said, "I would not miss this for the world." He's also a big fan of Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Remember, this man, AJ Styles, the first ever X Division champion in TNA history.
Yeah, Leon Slater especially, once he set eyes on AJ Styles competing in that X Division, he knew his future was set as a very young man. AJ Styles is absolute idol. How nerve-wracking must this be for the 21-year-old from England stepping into it under this spotlight against the guy he idolized his entire life.
Now, Leon Slater, one of the reasons he fights, he says, is because his dad abandoned him when he was a kid. He takes the mission to make everyone who meets him remember him forever. So he has that opportunity to do that here tonight. Evans and Slater, who have teamed together before, they break the work of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. We still have time. Let's get on the top of the top rope. And Slater now. And that heel kick the Dragon Lee.
Well, these two kids are not wasting any time here. They want to make a major name for themselves, and they might be along the way.
Slater up over the top takes out Dragon Lee.
The unreal athletic ability right off the bat. This is 100-mile-an-hour stop here.
And Slater now with a cross body. Tag made. Here comes Javon Evans, the young OG, who I mentioned last night, knocked off The Miz on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, he is the Iron Survivor Challenge winner this year. Cover now, up to the leg, and almost had Lee in a kick out.
Almost had a smash and grab here from these 21-year-olds. Take a look at this from Leon Slater wiping out Dragon Lee. Doing it once again in the ring, and perhaps the highest splash you will ever see. I'm sure Montez Ford might have something to say about that. Nailing it right on the chest.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be too happy to see that.
Give it to these two young men.
Maybe.
Getting out of the box quickly against Dragon Lee and AJ Styles, keeping Styles out of the mix as they go to work on Dragon Lee, one half of the World Tag Champs.
Yeah, Dragon Lee and AJ Styles too.
Cover off the snap there, hook to the leg now, and a kick out by Lee.
Two absolute veterans of this game getting caught cold like rookies there.
Leon Slater will be on NXT Tuesday night with Deion Lennox and Miles Bourne and Joe Hendry in a #1 contender match to see who will face Oba Femi for the NXT Championship. Oh, and Dragon Lee with a kick to the face and an elbow now. Nobody home into the post. Goes Slater.
Yeah, Dragon Lee has been in this kind of situation before. Smashing grab attempt from the early goings, but riding out that early storm, hoping that AJ Styles can get himself back up and make the tag. Just denied there by Leon Slater.
Yeah, but Dragon Lee will land on his feet now. Lee, going to turn Slater inside out. He does just that with a sit-out powerbomb.
There we go, a little message there from the Dragon Lee. You guys got tricks? Well, I've got a few of my own, and trust me, the phenomenal one in the corner has more than his share up his sleeve. Can Dragon Lee get the tag there?
AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. He made no bones about it. Next year will be his last year inside a WWE ring. But he said he's not done yet. Evans makes the tag. So does Styles. And here we go. Styles and Evans. Big clothesline by AJ.
Javon Evans paying for that hot start. An attack from behind on AJ Styles.
And AJ into the corner with that big line to the knee right to the back of the neck. Leon Slater now. And AJ Styles takes out Slater.
The precision attacks from AJ Styles has a power advantage against these two, and he's using it to maximum effect.
He launched himself over the top rope, and he got caught by Evans.
Speed of youth catching AJ Styles out right there.
AJ Styles still got some tricks up the sleeve, Wade.
Apparently so, but
Evans, nobody home. And Styles will drive Evans into the barricade.
Well, AJ Styles just telegraphed that as tough as it is against these two.
Dragon Lee. Oh, that flying run up. Right for the Styles clash to Javon Evans. Saving Slater.
Javon Evans.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, skull first into that metal ring post.
And now they got AJ Styles isolated. Evans and Slater sending Styles into the ring.
Dragon Lee maybe down.
And look at this. The OG Cutter.
Wow.
Completely
What?
Styles with a quick
He delivered that.
Here comes Slater. Slater's going to go up top. This thing here is a thing of beauty. The Swan Power 450 connects. The cover. And Dragon Lee saving the matchup.
Just bulldozing Javon Evans into that pin.
Yeah, I think Slater seen that. I would hope he did. I would hope he see that Dragon Lee push Javon Evans towards him. To him. He'll probably see the replay.
Wait, I think from what we've seen tonight from Ruka and Femi and Slater and Evans, the future's pretty bright for John Cena leaves. This is the play.
This is awesome. I agree with them. This has been incredible stuff. Just a blur from these two 21-year-olds who are still in this thing and still looking for glory.
Woo!
Dragon Lee will stop Javon in his tracks. AJ Styles still down.
We're going to have to go back to
Took him out quick with that, boy.
Not keeping up. My eyeballs.
Dragon Lee with a highlight of his own.
I mean, when's it not been a highlight in this match? Since the opening bell.
And Leon Slater looking romantic. He's called his idol. And look at Slater now. He's going to go for the Styles clash with Slater. And AJ Styles. And look at Slater trying to fight out of it. Does.
Smart move from Leon Slater. He knew what was coming there. Studied this man intensely. Knows the dangers of that move.
Oh! Dang!
Brings it to the punch.
Uh-oh. Oh! He...
Slipping on the top rope, and Leon Slater looking for the win. The cover, and kick out by Styles.
Wow.
So rare do you see AJ Styles make a mistake like that. What a credit it is to these two.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They put such a beating on AJ Styles. He fumbles that lead as he
said I wasn't going to cut on my camera during this match, but I ended up changing my mind.
They're going to put Styles away. AJ Styles able to make it back to his feet. Slater planted by Styles. Center the ring. Styles has got it.
Uh-oh. Styles clash. Yeah, that's it. Javon Evans didn't even get to the ring on time to break up the pin. Man, tonight's gonna be an emotional night for John Cena's final match, man. I'm waiting to see how many people is gonna cry tonight. It's gonna be in tears tonight when John Cena either wins or loses this match. Either way, it's gonna be an emotional night. We are gonna see a lot of people in tears. I mean, John Cena was that important to the company.
This was Leon Slater going in for a big one at the end.
And John Cena truly is the greatest of all time. I can say 100,000 times if I want to. The truth.
This duo wins out, but Leon Slater, Javon Evans, welcome to the big time.
Well, we told you the relationship between Styles and Slater and how much Slater looks up to AJ Styles. An incredible moment for these two tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, we'd like to extend a special thank you to Quavo for a new trip featuring Yeet Benny X, the official theme song of Saturday night's main event. You know, John Cena has made a career of heading into, well,
I'm ready for this main event.
Wearing the colors of their sports teams to the ring. He probably regrets the night he wore the New York Jets colors to the ring. Nonetheless,
probably did.
Cena, these sports teams are celebrating John Cena throughout the week on social media. You know, celebrate John Cena's final match with the official John Cena final match Funko Pop, depicting the 17-time world champion his final match gear. Pre-order now for a limited time only at WWE Shop and Funko.com.
Don't y'all forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Let's get at least 2-3 likes tonight, especially for John Cena's final match. And keep on supporting the channel, man. I always appreciate each and every single one of you that supports this channel. Keep it up. Your support goes a long way. It's really helping out.
For his final WWE match, the man who stands in his way, a Terminator.
And it's up next.
What makes John really exceptional
Oh, there's
is
Kane.
an unrivaled work ethic and a passion for the business.
I would say his career is a testament of all
That's
work
our truth.
And
It's
whenever you're the
SmackDown.
first person in the
It
building,
is.
the last one to leave, that person was influenced by John Cena.
He was the first one to sit down at the monitor to watch every single match.
Gives everybody just feedback and takes time with everybody.
Thank you so much, John Cena, for always giving us your time.
I will definitely take the things that he taught me into my career. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
John is that benchmark of all it takes is all you've got. Thank you for always being there and telling the truth.
I think you really set the bar quite high. I want to thank you for giving me the debut of a lifetime.
The things that he's been able to do for the business, it's incredible. Nothing but appreciation.
My heart is doing this right now. Thank you for everything, John.
So, John, congratulations on a well-earned retirement, and thanks, Roughhouses.
It's up next, folks. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, they got a commercial of this man kidnapping him. Trying to get him from behind. Waiting for the event to come back. I'm gonna try to get a new subscription for Peacock. And I ain't gotta worry about charging me till next year. It's been nothing but a solid main event, 42 so far. Not been bad. Negative and positive stands out though. So I do hate that the match between Cody Rhodes and Oba Fett ended with Drew McIntyre, but still a banger of a match at the same time. So I wish WWE would let Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi go at it some more. I wish they would have gave that match a few more minutes because Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi had great chemistry in the ring against each other in that match. That was a fucking hell of a solid match. A solid champion match between those two. And Oba Femi is ready. I said it on Twitter already. Oba Femi is someone that the main roster needs. You want to talk about the future. I think Oba Femi is someone that SmackDown desperately needs, really, to be honest. NXT needs more talent too. SmackDown needs more talent. NXT that needs more talent too. NXT needs new talent, and SmackDown needs new talent. Because these divisions on SmackDown and NXT have been short as of late. So could use some talent to bolster the SmackDown men's, women's roster and NXT men and women's roster. Especially once the NXT talent gets called up. You can bring in more new NXT talent from, from the Performance Center or from Evolve, The Vanity Project is definitely going to be on NXT. I can't see them going to the main roster yet. I think the Vanity Project will definitely be the newest tag team in NXT next year. That's the newest tag team I can see being on NXT. One of the newest tag teams. Oh, there's Jelly Roll.
17. Man, thank you for all these years. Thank you for the inspiration.
I remember who that woman they showed on the screen. I forgot her name. I think that was Vanessa.
Congratulations. Happy your time.
Good luck in your life. You fare better in yours than I did in mine.
He looked like he could be John Cena's brother already. That dude on the screen.
Music executive and also retired Navy SEAL, Master Chief, and Medal of Honor recipient Edward Byers, who was honored here earlier tonight. He is a military hero of the night. We're in Washington, D.C. tonight, moments away from John Cena's final match.
I am so ready. This is going to be a fun clash between John Cena.
Thank you very much, Michael. You know, it's interesting. The two of us are sitting back here, and they're showing through the years still photos of John Cena and all of our colleagues, and you can start to feel the emotion bubbling up, Stephanie.
Well, the emotion is just brimming over. I mean, John Cena is absolutely beloved. I have fans over here asking me not to let him leave. I wish he wasn't. I'm getting emotional just standing here tonight. I almost don't want this match to happen.
I almost don't want John Cena to leave either.
There's a big, brutal, dangerous match still to have here.
He's ready to move on to his acting career, so I say let him move on to his acting career.
Well, we'll see. But Gunther certainly is a formidable force.
I mean, if John Cena thinks it's time for a change, I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do. I mean, it is what it is. But he's going to be missed by everybody. He's going to be missed by so many people. He knows that. John Cena himself knows that.
You know what would really been awesome? If this last time is now tour didn't pretend like I didn't exist, like I didn't happen. I've been a main character in the history of John Cena, but here we are. Here we are, focusing on the new and up-and-coming superstars when the guy that beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania in this outfit, in this gear, is standing right here. I demand respect. I demand. I saw what you did. I saw the footage, man. In the last time is now tournament, you did something inappropriate with Nick Aldis' balls.
What the heck?
You took somebody's opportunity, and the person's opportunity you took is right here. Give me that. Joe Benjamin. His appearance. NXT Joe Henry. No. Turn that stupid music off. Stop dancing. I'm so sick of this. I'm sick of you. Stop clapping. You answered for it.
Well, that wasn't wise, Miz. You've been outnumbered. Henry with a swung away slam into a cover.
It's acting like a heel as usual.
Can you believe Cole? Because I believe in Joe Hendry.
A little pinochle settle tonight. And Miz, you know, he's always wanted this. A standing ovation. Not really matters, but we get the point.
Well, the people believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay. Well, Joe Henry has arrived on the main roster.
Well, do the wave, Cole. You know you want to.
You know, maybe Miz shouldn't have said his name, right? That's how it works.
It's rule number one.
Everyone doing the Joe Hendry wave tonight at Capital One Arena. We are sold out for Saturday night's main event. 19,232 on hand tonight.
And they're all doing the wave apart from Michael Cole, which I did notice in the wide shot there. You old Trump.
Friday night SmackDown and our next Saturday night's main event are coming to the Bell Center in Montreal on Friday, January 23rd to Saturday, January 24th. Combo and individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Hey, let's check in one more time with Joe Tessitore and the woman who was rudely interrupted, Stephanie McMahon.
You see, Stephanie, that's what the Miz gets for interrupting us.
That's right.
We all believe in Joe Hendry. What do you say we do this? I think there's only one thing left to say.
I agree.
Thank you, Cena.
We go, Stu. I'm a Stu boy.
My childhood hero, John Cena.
I might have to trim out some of that. I may have to trim out some of that music that's playing on the TV screen. Jeez Louise. I ain't want to get hit with no damn copyright. No. Not again. Never. Especially not about this company. I think I'm gonna hop on Pokemon Legends AZ before I dare go to bed and get ready. And get up and get ready for another day of work. We go. Who's coming out first? Oh, Gunther. Gunther's the first one's coming out. Huh? Wait. He's coming out to that theme song?
The winner of the last time is now tournament. A man who makes a living out of making people give up against a man tonight who doesn't give up. Wayne Gunther is a Terminator, but it could be an uphill battle tonight. John Cena has not tapped out in over 20 years. John Cena has never been defeated in this venue in Washington, D.C., and that is what Gunther has to face here tonight.
While John Cena at times has been known as Mr. Invincible, is there enough juice left in the tank of the C Nation?
I would love to see Gunther versus Obafemi.
Mega test.
I'm just saying.
Mistake, John Cena is the absolute antithesis of what this man Gunther believes the sport of professional wrestling is about. Traditions of the mat are sacred, and John Cena, for many moments in his career, has thrown those traditions out with his own unique approach to sports entertainment.
John Cena's final match is presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice, and that's what Gunther plans to do tonight. He's already ended the legendary career of Goldberg, the Hall of Famer, earlier this year. Will he do the same? Because, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena's 23-year journey now reaches the finish line.
Here we go. John Cena's final match. There he comes. He's ready. There you go. Oh, John Cena's been ready he's been ready for his power match. After this, he's gonna go back to his acting career. He's gonna go back and continue his acting career, rather. That ain't got it all. Just waiting on Cena. He's been a babyface, been a heel. Man, John Cena's done everything. He's even been a Triple Crown champ. Something Roman Reigns is familiar with, often all too familiar with. That's real rap music right there. There's Michelle and Cool, Elias, Kevin Owens. Whole bunch of legends down there. Sami Zayn.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Vienna, Austria, weighing at 250 pounds, the Ring General, and his opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is the greatest of all time, the never seen 17, celebrating with each and every one of you here tonight in DC for one
Greatest of all time.
the last real champion, John
That's how my job's gonna feel when I put in my 2 weeks. When I put in my 2 weeks this Saturday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last time is now. Does Cena have one more?
Yep, that's what I would be saying on my last day.
He's going to need to bring
On my last day working with KFC, that's exactly what I'm gonna say. Last time is now.
Collar and elbow tie-up to start things off here. For Gunther, what's the strategy, Wade?
Strategy is simply rely on your preparation. Stone unturned. He's already committed every weakness that Cena has. Now he's going to exploit it.
Yeah, after this, John Cena is gonna move on to his acting career.
Theater official Chad Patton, who's worked so many matches in John Cena's illustrious career, working this match tonight, and I sort of like the strategy of Gunther. Try to take this capacity crown out of this match. Oh.
You know, I don't know if that is the strategy, Cole. I got to be honest with you. I think he wants Cena to soak, to marinate in this atmosphere. Let it crack that stoic exterior of Cena. Let the emotion in, and then Cena gets weakened.
They were the normally stoic, but let the 19,000 plus get to him tonight.
Come on, Cole. Gunther's mind is a compassion-free zone. He is the one man in this entire building who feels zero emotion or sympathy for the man who is retiring.
No, not for real though. He's just Gunther is just he's.
A place for competition, and that's
Hold on,
what Gunther
I'll explain in a minute.
more than anything.
Not really. You know Gunther's going to be a little emotional too, right? You know.
That only served one purpose, make Gunther go away.
You know Gunther actually looked up to John Cena, right?
Dangerous than ever.
You know, this is what I was afraid of here tonight.
Everybody is going to be sad to see John Cena go, even Gunther. Gunther knows John Cena very well. There's no reason for Gunther to hate John Cena. He does not hate John Cena in real life at all. Gunther is just acting like a heel. What a heel is supposed to be. Gunther's just acting like a villain. He's a villain. He's one of the best top heels in WWE. Gunther is just going by his gimmick. That's what he's basically doing. He doesn't hate John Cena in real life. He does not hate him in real life. I don't know why people think that Gunther hates John Cena in real life. He doesn't. He does not. At all.
Cena going in for the heavy hits right off the bat in this one. Looking to finish it early.
And now looking for he's become the FU, now the AA, with Gunther now with a German suplex and turns it around. And again, Gunther, a man in his prime.
Just a blink of an eye. Transition from a man who is simply, technically more sound than anyone we have ever seen inside those ropes.
And now quickly going for a sleeper hold.
Of course he is.
John Cena give up here tonight and locks it in.
Not a surprise. Gunther's good at what he does in the ring too.
Cena knows how dangerous.
Nah, Gunther's not tapping. I'm telling you now, Gunther's not tapping. He is not tapping. Gunther's not tapping, Michael Cole. Hold on, I got something in my eye. I'm gonna cut my camera back on in a minute.
Trying to drag Cena across the ring. Cena turns around. He drags Gunther back. And no, he doesn't. Gunther able to create separation. And now Gunther
drop kick to Cena.
Kick to Cena into the corner. And now Gunther looking to make quick work of John Cena. Up goes Cena. Down goes Cena. Power bomb by Gunther.
What a pivot there from the wheelchair. Bouncing back from the agony of that STFU. And immediately launching a heinous assault on Cena.
The fans are not saying it in real life. They just reacting. That's just their reaction to Gunther.
Gunther with a just vicious clothesline. Everything Gunther does, there's no wasted motion, Wade. It is everything is done with malice.
Technically astute, absolutely barbaric in the ring. Another look at this, just a baseball bat-like clothesline across the jaw, throat, upper chest of John Cena.
So many ways. Gunther is just the polar opposite of John Cena. The man who's spent many, many years on the independent WWE. Mad technician, a complete different attitude that John Cena has.
Merciless, brutalist inside that ring. Nothing that Gunther does reinvents the wheel here. He's not like some of the high flyers we saw earlier tonight. He's meat and potatoes. It's basic stuff, just executed in a more devastating manner than anybody else can.
Another great impact clothesline by Gunther. He's a throwback, Wade. Reminds me of the old wrestlers, the 70s and 80s.
You're as good as Gunther is. Just have to do the basics better than everyone else. And right now, talking trash to John Cena, trying to break the man's spirit.
And it's a big fight feel in DC tonight. And another clothesline by Gunther. And this is to the point now where Gunther wants to punish you. Wants to embarrass John Cena in front of these 19,000 plus, the millions watching at home, celebrating the career of the legend.
Pounding after pounding, Gunther is about proving he's the greatest on the planet against any era. My God, he's getting there rapidly.
Cena's mantra, of course, never give up. You're going to need to dig down deep down, I believe.
We might not get that far. This might be a technical knockout the way it's going. Cena is getting more.
Uh-oh. Cena's fighting back. He's fighting back.
Where he gets this from. And now, gonna put Gunther down center of the ring. Cena with another opportunity. Another side, that's a shuffle.
Can he finish the job this time? Gunther's rocked.
Gunther's up in position. To the eye! Cena hits the NA for the win! Center of the ring! Gunther kicks out at 2!
Oh, wow, that is the move that John Cena has beaten everyone with in his career. The move that has taken him to 17 World Championships. Gunther bang to right, middle of the ring. Not just enough fighting left inside the ring general. And what does that now do for the mindset of John Cena?
Looking for another AA. Gunther lifted up on the shoulders of Cena. Gunther, though, able to slip from behind. No, what a blow to the back of the neck. And now into a sleeper hold. And driving Cena down middle of the ring. Trying to wrap the legs around the body of Cena.
Uh-oh.
And Cena's got nowhere to go.
Choked out countless world champions with this exact move. I'm now looking to send John Cena into retirement fast asleep.
Thomas with desperate look in the eyes of John as he made it back to an 8.
There's a bleeding look to this crowd. Get behind me. Give me that energy that I need.
I was hurt.
And now Cena looking for a sleeper on Gunther. This is what Jey Uso beat Gunther with at WrestleMania. And Cena's trying to do it tonight.
Gunther's now getting flashbacks. This was the moment his career went downhill. PTSD perhaps kicking in for the ring general.
And now Gunther wisely using those long legs to make it to the rope and force a break. But John Cena He put a little bit of doubt in the mind of Gunther there.
You've got to crack that impenetrable mind of the ring general. Convince him that he's doomed to fail on this night against Mr. Invincible. Jeez.
Goodness, dropping him on his spine on the apron.
Catching the ropes on your shoulder on the way down doesn't help. Twisting and turning. That's going, jeez.
Gunther said, I don't give a damn about John Cena. I don't give a damn about his legacy. I'm going to come out here tonight and punish this man and leave this arena, leaving John Cena a shell of his former self.
We can boo it all they like, but this is exactly why Gunther has been so devastating over the past several years. It's that pitiless, harmless on earth is Gunther cooking up here.
Well, dragging those steel steps out toward our announce table, when I would get out of the way. You don't want to be sitting there.
I don't know what to say from this man.
A conquering hero, the gladiator, Gunther mocking the 19,000 plus here tonight. Well, we're not going to take too kindly to that either.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know how smart that is against John Cena. When you have John Cena down, it is time to put him out. It is not time to gloat.
And now Gunther dragging John Cena up from the floor, and you can only imagine that the ring general has massively bad intentions here with Cena on the steps.
Very, very bad play.
It's about making an example of John Cena, not just beating the man, destroying the man on his final night.
Oh, and he's going to destroy our announce table as well.
And no one's going to stop him, believe me. One will lock eyes with Gunther.
Uh-oh. There you go.
I think he's going to try to powerbomb John through the table here. Wait up! John Cena turns it around. Cena with Gunther on his shoulders. Hey, through the table. Hey, through the table.
Oh my God, Gunther.
Hey, through the table.
Too cocky, too arrogant. I mean, this could end as a double count out here, but Cena is stirring. No one wants it to end that way.
The referee's going to give him a run here. And now Cena sending Gunther back into the ring. John Cena now into the cover. There's enough to put Gunther away. Look at the leg, and Gunther kicks out.
Oh my God, Gunther is just double tough.
Apologize for the audio issues a moment ago. Cena destroyed everything at the announce desk as Gunther went through the table.
Jeez Louise.
And you can just feel it. John Cena and the entire C Nation now believe once again.
Cena's going to go up top. What's he looking to do here? Wade. Cena from the top rope. There's that high drop to Gunther. Cena's got a chance. Come on, John. Running away. Gunther kicks out at two.
High-flying John Cena going old school, just executing it to perfection, but still not enough to put away Gunther.
Gunther coming back to his feet. And what a boot to the face of Cena.
Just too much talk from John Cena. You've still got it, but is it enough to make Gunther?
Powerbomb! Stacked up by Gunther for the win. Cena kicks out. And now will Gunther begin to get frustrated here?
Well, Gunther's been frustrated for the past 10 minutes. He feels he should have been home and dry. That is when he turns on the dial, and that is when Cena's in major trouble, right?
Yeah, but John Cena cut off Gunther on the top rope. And now John Cena with Gunther up top. Cena's going to try it again. John Cena with Gunther on his shoulders. Gunther high above the ring. John Cena. And then on the ledge, to Gunther. Covered by Cena for the win. Gunther kicks out, damn it.
Well, everything but the...
I know, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say exactly what Michael Cole was about to say.
It simply has not been enough. This avalanche AA, all the way from that top rope, Gunther crashing down hard. An inevitable victory? I don't think so. Not against Gunther. And an AA through the table, a super AA off the ropes, and it's still not enough, Michael Cole. You've been the soundtrack to this man's career. Where the hell does it go now?
John Cena has to dig down deep one more time. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Never give up. It all comes into play now.
Hey! Ooh! Uh-oh. Man, what time is this?
Cena will get her up again. He's going to try another one. Gunther turns it around though. But Cena, powerbomb to Cena. And now Gunther has a chance.
So much cumulative damage to the
This is it.
Who breaks first? A frog splash by Gunther to Cena. The impact of Cena gets it too. And now Gunther's kicked off.
And that was an authoritative kick out by John Cena. He's still down, but there is something left. There's a fire burner inside of John Cena.
Gunther again going for the sweeper. They try to drag John down, center of the ring. And you got to wonder how much John has left. He's put through so much into this matchup so far. And John appears to be fading, dropping down to a knee. Gunther with a sleeper locked in.
Cena's mind fading into a void, breaking the body, breaking the spirit, breaking the mind.
But fighting back one more time.
The man they wanted, Super Cena, who's in there with a super villain. And what a struggle this is now.
And again into the sleeper.
He had it momentarily.
Almost a last gasp effort there. As Gunther now on his back, looking to wrap his legs like a constrictor around the body of Cena.
And a hook in there, couldn't get the second hook in there. Cena trying to transition into something.
Yeah, but
anything.
How quick's Gunther to go right back into this hole? Cena powering out. Gunther on the shoulders again and again into the sleeper hold.
And here is the frustrating part against fighting John Cena. The fact, you know he should be down and out, but somehow he keeps finding something. That's the frustration Gunther's dealing with right now.
Yeah, but let's look at the opposite end of that. Cena keeps thinking he's getting out, and Gunther continues to lock the sleeper in. He gives Cena no space, no time to recuperate, no time to recover. How much does John have left? He looks to dig deep down again, center of the ring, dragging himself to his feet.
John.
This is the fight game. There's only so many times you can get yourself out of jail, and Cena's number might be up here.
And now Gunther with his entire body weight on the back of John Cena.
270 pounds of Austrian fighting machine on the back of a heavily beaten, heavily bruised, exhausted John Cena, trying to give the people what they want one last time.
Oh, Cena somehow still on his feet, looking to break this as he drives Gunther spine first to the turnbuckle. The question now is, Wade, how much does John have left? And again, there's no space, there's no room to breathe. Gunther does not let up. He's a damn machine.
Well, the tank is dry in John Cena. He was like a zombie staggering away once he broke the hold, just simply couldn't follow it up with any offense.
And now Cena down on the mat. You see almost a desperation, a plea in his eyes as Gunther continues to lock that sleeper in, trying to make John Cena give up here tonight. Cena trying to fight back to his feet yet again. I'm not sure how much he has left in his tank, but Cena's still in this thing.
Cena's still in this thing. The C Nation are still in this thing. Hopes are fading, but still giving it everything he's got.
And now, another ready. Come on, John. Believe in miracles, folks. Cena had a kick out by Gunther again. And out of the sleeper. No rest for the weary.
I mean, this has just evolved into AA versus Sleeper, and you have to say Sleeper is winning the battle.
Wade, how much does Cena have left?
I mean, I've done right in this man off. I've watched his entire career just like you have.
$19,000 pleading with John to not give up.
Any other man would have broken by now. It might be John Cena's turn to finally snap.
Now Cena's arms down and once that the future looks bleak for John Cena. The arms down again. This one's over, ladies and gentlemen. John's in it.
Sorry, Gunther, not tonight.
One last chance. Now just pummeling with blows to the jaw and again into the sleeper hold.
This is primitive instincts of Gunther kicking in as bloodthirsty as you like.
Yeah, this is over.
Gunther is feasting on the carcass of John Cena's career.
John Cena has tapped out.
Here is your winner by submission, the Ring General, Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I knew that right there, that it was over.
Professional wrestling destroyed sports entertainment.
Gunther just became, bell to bell, the standard bearer of the professional wrestling industry.
19,000 fans are in shock. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in shock. It's been over 20 years since that man has tapped out. This is not the way that anyone wanted this legendary career to end. First Goldberg, now Cena. Gunther has become a certified career killer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the match replay is presented by Minute Maid.
Gunther achieved the unimaginable. This was one of Cena's last rolls of the dice. The big one. He drills it, he nails it, but Gunther is just built differently to anyone else Cena has faced in his long and storied career. And immediately, with those python-like arms wrapped around the throat of John Cena, with hope fading, this was one last moment for the C Nation to believe, and believe they did. But these merciless, bloodthirsty elbows being driven into the throat and jaw of John Cena are once again locked in. There's no escape here. broke the body, broke the spirit of Cena, the career-killing Gunther rules the ring.
I don't know if I've ever uttered those words. Cena taps out.
Oh, somebody got a sign saying, "I'm not crying, I'm chopping onions." That's funny. Oh, there's Triple H. There's Cody Rhodes, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. I don't know. We're gonna get everybody coming to the ring. There's CM Punk. All right, everybody that came out.
I'm a kid who grew up in a small town in Western Braid.
John, and as he's being dragged in 800 different directions, they go, hey, there's this kid over here, and he stops, shuts everything off, and goes to that kid.
I had no idea that Vince McMahon was going to be on there talking about it. That was a surprise. That surprised me a little bit.
Years and years of telling the world you can't see me, but more than ever now at the end, all of us can see him very clearly.
A kid who grew up in a small town in West Missouri, still a kid, absolutely living the dream.
I don't know who the heck was talking at the end. I didn't even see that. John Cena will still technically be working with the WWE. He's just retiring from wrestling. We're still going to get to see him. It's not going to be the last time we see him in WWE, but in the wrestling ring, I'm sure we're going to get to see John Cena again. Just not in the wrestling ring, though. Probably outside of WWE. But it was great to see him in his final match. Man.
We are on our way to St. Dennis 2.0. They say that
He will not be wrestling anymore. He will be doing. He'll still work with WWE, but they'll probably have him do some stuff. I don't know what they'll have him do, but one thing's for sure, he's not wrestling. This is it. Whew. That's exactly how I'm gonna feel on my last day of working with my first job. You know, I worked there for 8 years, so imagine how I'm gonna feel when it's my last day working there, knowing I'm gonna be finding me another job somewhere else. But yes, I am putting in my 2 weeks Saturday, folks. I'm ready to move on to find me another job somewhere else, possibly. I'm not gonna stop YouTube content creator. We're gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm not gonna stop. That ain't gonna stop anytime soon. That I'm gonna continue that. YouTube content creating has always been my thing, and I'm gonna continue to do that. That's never gonna stop. I'll be doing this for a long time. I'm gonna be doing these watch-alongs for a long time too. So there'll be a lot more watch-alongs on the channel. A whole lot more. They'll all be brand new. There'll be brand new videos on the channel as well. Per usual. I got to post my schedule on the YouTube community tab for this week. My YouTube schedule. That was really hard to see John Cena leave the ring. I'm not gonna lie. The fans chanted, "You fucked up." I don't know why they did that. I mean, I did not see nothing wrong with Saturday Night Main Event tonight at all. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I don't know why people saying Triple H fucked up. Clearly, he didn't. I something I will never understand. Why the crowd would boo Triple H like that, I just would never understand that. Respect to Punk and Cody Rhodes for allowing him to take photos with their titles and stuff. But the fans booing Triple H, that's kind of a different story. I don't understand why they had to boo Triple H like that, man. That's Triple H did a lot of good things for this company, and the fans got the nerve to boo him. Why? I mean, I get that the fans are mad about the ending, but you know, it is what it is. To each of his own, man. We got to move on. Like, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Shit. Oh man, fans are never grateful for. Some of these fans are never grateful for anything. So where's the post show? Is the post show on YouTube? I don't see it. They must be still live. Hold on. It must be on YouTube. Hold on. Let me go back. All right, I can't believe they just have John Cena leave his shoes and his wrist in the ring. Why didn't first of all, what I want to know is why didn't they let John Cena take his shoes with him? Damn. Did he make that decision to leave his shoes in the ring, or did WWE make the decision to have him take his shoes with him? I didn't get that part, but he had to be. I know he had to be cold. No, his feet had to be cold. Ugh. Ugh. Oof. I can't believe people would boo Triple H like that. I mean, that's just so wrong. The WWE fans are so wrong for that. Folks, I'll be right back. When I come back, we're gonna go over I'm gonna go over my overall thoughts and grade on the entire day Saturday night main event show. Don't go anywhere.
here in Washington, D.C. Saturday night's main event is in the record books.
Whew. I'm back, folks. Honestly, I think there is no reason why fans should be booing Triple H. I think Triple H did a good job. Honestly, I think Saturday Night Main Event was a phenomenal show tonight. I mean, Triple H nailed it in the coffin. There's no reason why any wrestling fan should be booing Triple H and getting frustrated and getting mad. He had to do what he had to do. I mean, like I said, to each of his own. You know what I mean? But I do question why they had John Cena take off his shoes, though. They could have had John Cena wear his shoes. They could have had John Cena walk out with his shoes on. Not with his shoes on. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. So let's go ahead and go over my overall thoughts and grade on WWE Saturday Night Main Event. Okay. So like I said, WWE Saturday Night Main Event was a phenomenal show. I think Triple H and Creative did a great job with this show tonight. I didn't see nothing negative out of the show at all. It's like when John Cena tapped, people just got so mad and outraged and frustrated. There was no reason why anybody should be getting frustrated about the ending. I mean, the ending was, to me, I feel like the ending was right. I think they made the right decision. I mean, I agree with it. I mean, you see that John Cena couldn't, he gave it his all. He's the greatest of all time. He gave it his all. I think when he tapped out, he was trying to tell everybody that, this is it. He's done. I mean, you got to think about it, too. He done been in the ring for so long, for so many years, man. And, John Cena is like in his 40s and 50s now, man. It's time for him to move on to acting. To, move on to continue his acting career. And that's what he's going to do. I feel like continue his acting career and continue to help out, to help WWE out, in any way he can. And like I said, this is not going to be his last time in WWE. This is going to be his last time in a WWE wrestling ring. Well, honestly, I think they did a good job with this ending. I don't think there's anything wrong with the ending at all. The good thing about it is Gunther is going to get so much heat. That's the good thing about it. Gunther, and it's to be expected. Gunther is one of the best top heels in WWE right now. Of course, Gunther is going to get heat after that. He got heat after retiring Goldberg, so of course he's going to get heat after retiring John Cena, beating John Cena. You know what I'm saying? So the heat's going to happen on Monday Night Raw. It's going to happen. He's going to get heat. Gunther's going to come out and he's going to explain his win over John Cena. That's what's going to happen. Gunther's going to be on the show Monday. And if he doesn't end up being on Monday Night Raw this Monday, I'm going to be a little shocked. I'm gonna be honest with you. So Ruka had a hell of a match against Bailey tonight. But phenomenal show coming out of Saturday Night Main Event. The crowd was electric. And the action on Saturday Night Main Event did not disappoint. Okay. So the champion versus champion match between Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi was a masterclass in storytelling. Of course, it ended in contest. I really wanted the match to go at least for like 4 or 5 more minutes because, like I said, Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi had so much chemistry in the ring. That was a damn good match between those two. That was a damn good match between those two, man. Really. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The match ending in no contest was a little bit of a letdown, but at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi gave us a good match for us to enjoy. I mean, that's it. But anyway, Sol Ruka's dominant win over Bailey was a major highlight. Showcasing her skills, building momentum for her future. It's safe to say that Oba Femi and Sol Ruka are main roster ready. The World Tag Team Championship match, that was intense. With AJ Styles and Dragon Lee successfully defending their titles against Leon Slater and Javon Evans. But the night belonged to John Cena, his final match against Gunther, the ring general. This was an instant classic between John Cena and Gunther, man. I mean, wow. They fucking killed it. Gunther and Cena killed it tonight. I don't care what the negative marks online have to say. This match was great for what it was. Great match, great ending. Didn't see nothing wrong with it. I know I'm probably going to get a few negative comments for saying this, but I mean, I'm just generally speaking truth. Because you know I have Twitter X as well, so I'm part of the wrestling community. Now, the atmosphere in the arena was electric. Cena's selfless decision put Gunther over in a major way. And it ended his career on a high note. The fact that it ended his career on a high note was met with a mix of cheers and controversy. Was the perfect way to honor his legacy, pretty much. So, the tribute video and farewell ceremony brought tears to a lot of people's eyes. I mean, it didn't really. I was emotional, but it didn't bring tears to my eyes though. I knew this day was coming. This day of John Cena's final match. I was ready for it. Waiting on it. I was ready for it, and it is gone and gone now. But yeah, it was definitely a perfect way to honor his legacy, for sure. 100%. And don't forget, I've been watching WWE ever since I was a child, man. I know how good and bad the creative is. I know how good and bad the booking is. I know how good and bad the men's and women's rosters on Monday Night Raw, NXT, and SmackDown are. So I know who's running the company and who's not. Oh, by the way, the trivia video, I forgot to mention this. The tribute video and the farewell ceremony brought tears to a lot of people, and the crowd finally got on board, chanting "Thank you, Cena," as he took his final bow. Honestly, I've already said it. No, actually, I didn't say it. The show did an excellent job balancing nostalgia and building the future, featuring NXT superstars like Oba Femi and Sol Ruka. I mean, the only real complaint here, to be honest, and I'm not even lying about this. The only real complaint here is that Femi and Rose didn't get a clear winner. But, that was a minor issue in otherwise flawless show. And that was the only that was the only complaint, really. Everything else on the show delivered. But yeah, the only real complaint is that Old Femi and Rose didn't get a clear win. But other than that, the show delivered. It was a fucking good show. Good Saturday night main event show. Overall, I'd give WWE Saturday Night Main Event 2025 42 an A. Not an A minus, not an A plus, just an A. This was a great A Saturday Night Main Event show. It was fitting tribute to John Cena's incredible career and a reminder of why he is truly one of the greatest of all fucking time, for God's sake. I have been a fan of John Cena my entire life. And I'm sure a lot of other people would say the same thing I'm saying now. I enjoyed this show. This is how SmackDown and NXT needs to do. I think SmackDown and NXT needs to take notes, especially SmackDown. NXT's doing better than SmackDown right now, so I give NXT a lot of credit. SmackDown, I think SmackDown's the main show that needs to take notes, for real. Monday Night Raw is doing great. Monday Night Raw has done great almost every week. But don't worry, pretty soon that's going to change because the SmackDown roster is going to be filled up. Most of the talent that's getting called up from NXT are going to be on SmackDown, and the SmackDown shows and the creative and the booking is going to change completely. It's going to get better. I hope it does. I honestly hope it does get better. I never want WWE to suffer. I really want them to do better with the SmackDown shows. Monday Night Raw shows have been great. The NXT shows have been mid some weeks, not every week. I think last week's NXT was a solid NXT, surprisingly. And that's good for them. That's honestly good for them. It really is. I think I said that. Let me check and see. I think I may have made a post, giving my overall thoughts and grade on the entire episode of NXT last week. Let me check. Check and see if I did. I'm looking right now. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I had to pause so many times. That darn job worked me to death today, man. Whew. Man, it was a busy day. And then on top of that, I was still trying to watch the main event. But I've been seeing tweets, people saying that Triple H did this, did that. I think Triple H made the right decision, honestly. I mean, that's just generally how I feel about it. I don't think there was nothing wrong with the decision at all. Even John Cena himself would say that there was nothing wrong with the decision that they made. He would say the same thing. I know he would. I'm sure he would. That's not what WWE wanted me to say. That's just generally coming from me personally. That's just what I think. That's just my personal opinion. If y'all understand what I'm saying. I mean, the WWE fans and the marks online can get upset at Triple H all they want to, but at the end of the day, Triple H made the right decision. It was one of the best decisions he ever made. Period. Plain and simple. If it was a different decision, it would have been. If it was a different decision, think about it. If it was a different decision, it would have been bad. The decision was great. If John Cena would have won it, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense for John Cena to win his retirement match. It makes more sense for him to lose it. It makes more sense for him by either at least a tap out or a pinfall. At least by either a tap out or a pinfall. He tapped out. John Cena literally himself made that decision to tap out. It was John Cena himself that made that fucking decision. But sooner or later, people are going to realize that. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not even going to waste my time on this stream anymore. I'm just not. John Cena literally made that decision on his own. Yeah. Triple H didn't make that decision for John Cena. Stephanie McMahon didn't make that decision for John Cena. Kane didn't make that decision for John Cena. Nobody in that locker room made that decision for John. Nobody in that locker room made that decision for John Cena but John Cena himself. And I respect every decision John Cena makes. There's not one time where I never said I disrespect John Cena's decision. I respect John Cena's decision all the way, 100%. I respect it. He had to do what he had to do in his retirement match. He can get mad and glad. It was the right decision at the end of the day. People that are mad at Triple H are just going to have to sit there and deal with it. And get over it. Get over it and move the fuck on. Get over it and move the hell on. It ain't that fucking serious to be getting mad at Triple H over John Cena tapping out. Come on, man. Seriously. That's just like y'all would get mad if Roman Reigns tapped out in his retirement match. Same goes for Brock. Jesus Christ, man. Anyways, folks, I'm getting the heck off of here. I recommend everybody that has me followed on Twitter X to stay off of Twitter X. Stay off of Twitter X until the people that boo Triple H are gone off of there. Until those people are gone from that app. Seriously. Don't even engage with those people. Just don't. The people that got mad and booed Triple H over John Cena tapping out. Just don't even engage with those people, dude. Just don't. Ignore them and move the fuck on. Don't put yourself in a situation that you can't handle. Don't put yourself in an argument you can't handle. Put it that way. If a show is terrible, it's not the talent's fault. It's the creative and booking. The talent is doing what they can. It's not talent's fault. It's got nothing to do with talent. It's the way the shows are being booked and written creatively. Just so you know, if a show ever gets terrible. That wasn't the case for Saturday Night Main Event. I already said what I had to say. So I will see you guys live for Monday Night Raw this Monday night. Enjoy the rest of y'all's midnight. I'm out of here. Adios.